today I have Cindy with me. She spells her name so cute, by the way. Anyway, I had to ask her a zillion times on the phone, wait, what? It's spelled super cute. Anyway, this is Cindy. She has been watching my YouTube, and so it's so fun to meet her in person. This is one of the sweetest stories that I've had throughout the years, and people coming and flying here, whatever. Her granddaughter reaches out to me because she had talked about, oh my goodness, I would love to go get an Edgy Pixie from RaDona. You know, I've been watching her, whatever. So her cute granddaughter, do you want to come over and say hi? She come with her. This is the cute granddaughter that got a hold of me and says, isn't she cute? This is Lacey. So anyway, oh, see, isn't that cute? Like, you don't see this often, so it was special. So Lacey got a hold of me, thank you, Lacey, and says, my grandma really wants to get her hair cut from you. She's from Kearns. Anyway, and yeah, anyway, long story short, she reached out to me, and then she was on the phone and surprised her grandma, and then I got to talk to her. And so anyway, it is super fun to have her here in my chair, and that her granddaughter is so good. And her granddaughter says, you know what, it's because my grandma's so good to me. And so I'm like, oh. Anyway, that is a special story. I love that one. Okay, so we are going to do a fun, edgy cut on Cindy. So what we're gonna do back here, we're gonna bring the hairline, you know, up here to her hairline because we are doing a short pixie. We're gonna take this in, which will be fun because it will show off her natural dark color. She has the pretty silver gray up here in the front also. So it's gonna be fun. She was cute. She's like, whatever you think as far as color, if we need to do color. I said, you know what, I'll look at it and stuff, but I think with her color she has now is going to be phenomenal for the cut we're doing. So we're gonna do it. And then, you know, I told her later on if we decide she wants to add a little bit of something, then we can. But honestly, I feel like there's no reason to keep the upkeep with that and the money because her color is so pretty already. Okay, so I am just bringing this. I mean, I'm going to cut this different right here, but I'm just taking that length off right now as I go. Okay, same thing. Just keep her head down. Come over here, cut the back off. Yeah, it's been fun. It was cute. She had asked her granddaughter, Lacey, she's like, do you think this would look good on me? She's like, heck yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, it'll be fun. Like, I can't wait to see, you know, her before and afters. It's just going to be so fun to see the difference. It's crazy how this can like lift you. You know what I mean? It's crazy what a haircut can do. So yeah, and her sweet husband drove them here. So I thought that was super sweet too. I should have had you come in the video too. Oh, he's shaking his head. He's like, no, thank you. But anyway, I had to bring Lacey on because I'm like, I just emailed her back and I'm like, you just need to know, like, that is special that a granddaughter would take time to find me and, you know, surprise her grandma, because usually people nowadays are a little bit too selfish, darn it, but it's so sweet. Okay, so she wants it short and spiky up here. So we're gonna come up 1.5 inches, 2 inches up here. Point cut into that. I told her the fun part is she can just go back. If she's like, okay, now how do I style that again? Then she'll be able to figure it out because she can watch the video. Okay, so I'm holding this out. And then from this part in, I am going to bring the angle in this way. So this is what's cool too. It will be, seriously, will be so easy for you. In fact, it'll probably feel weird when you go to wash it. You'll be like, whoa, where did my hair go? But literally, it will be so easy. But it was cute because she says, just don't show me till you're all the way done. I'm like, that's my girl, because that's what I like to do. I don't like to show people until it's all done. It'll be great. Okay, point cutting into that. Yeah, the other thing I was gonna tell you too, she has some curl back here. And she was like, well, I don't know if my curl, and because she has some calyx back here that are kind of swirling back there. And I said, heck, that's actually good for this haircut because it can kind of just help it stand up and it'll just kind of do its thing back there, which can be fun and helpful. Oh, are you getting excited?
I'm so excited.
Yay! I am too. I'm super excited.
I thought all those calyx and craziness was older age and gray hair and
You're like, oh, yep.
yeah, and you're going crazy hair.
See, but that's what's cool. Like, and taking this off in the back, and having those calyx and stuff, you'll probably just absolutely love this, and be like, oh, good. Now I don't have to worry about any of the back, wigging out back here because it's just cut into its spot. So yeah. I'm excited about that. Super fun. Yeah, they got here and then it started to pour for a minute and I'm thinking, uh-oh, I'm going to have to take her out with an umbrella. We can't get the new dew all messed up from the weather, but it's good now. So we should be good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so by this ear, I'm going to bring this length. Cut that off right there. It's gonna be so fun. I can't wait to texture it. It needs texture. Oh, and then it's gonna stand for you. Oh, it's gonna be great.
That's gonna be awesome.
So fun. Okay, point cutting again. And I'm just following my guide point. If you need to, take sections down, and sometimes people like to, clip them off or whatever, then that is great. I just can kind of follow, obviously, where I've cut before. But if you're just starting out, that's great. Just go ahead and take your sections and get those all separated. And then just take each section at a time. Oh my gosh. Is that weird that I'm like feeling good for you? See, that's why I love doing hair. It's just like it's a good feeling.
I was so happy all the way driving here.
I
think my eyes were leaking. I'm like, is that allergies or
that's
am I
so
like
cute.
Little tears?
No, seriously, that makes my day. Too bad I have to work after, or you could have just stayed and hung out. Dang it. Oh, that's so sweet. It's so fun. And there's just something about getting something new too, like this. Like you just feel new. It's crazy.
I've just felt happy since the moment Lacey called you.
Oh, that is awesome. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Oh, that makes me happy. Okay, don't peek. I'm turning you this way a little.
Okay.
Just warning you.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to take this length behind her ear. See, what's cool too is now you can wear sweatshirts or hoodies if you want, and your hair won't get all caught up and, do you know what I mean? And get all nappy right here. It'll be great. You won't even have to worry about that. Oh my gosh, that's cute. So you can come up this way to double check your work. If there's anything that's way off, it will be poking out. Same thing over here. You're great, sweetie. You are great. Okay, so see, you can come up that way. Okay, that's good. Now we're just going to check this side. Right there, we're going to trim that a little. That a little. See, that's why it's good to just come back through. Just double check everything. Okay, then we can put that down. Oh, that's cute, just in the back. Just, okay, all right, now this front. I'm gonna angle up a tiny bit. We want it short through here, but I wanna make sure she has enough down here so she doesn't feel scalped. But with the Edgy, with Pixie, it is short, kind of around through here. But we can always go shorter. So that's why I'm going to angle up a little bit so when it falls longer, okay? Then, after we dry it, if I need to go back in and take more, then we'll go back in. Okay, hold this up. Okay. All right, now, she's used to tucking. The Pixie that she had showed me, oh man, I'm just doing this and that could be cute, kind of scrunched and dried. Okay, that's fun too. So, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, the Pixie she showed me is there's some that she has down, or the lady kind of tucks it a tiny bit. It's not way long, but somewhat long. So what I'm gonna do is come down here, put this on an angle here. You can see the angle, and connect it to that back layer. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is hold this straight out and point cut into this. Just make sure it's a little bit uneven here. It's kind of funny when you say uneven because you're like, ooh, uneven. But no, it's good to have just a little bit of different lengths in there. Just so it doesn't feel like it's cut straight, because then it kind of looks grandma-ish. It doesn't have the movement with it. The fun, perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so obviously she can tuck that real good, but we don't want all this length here. That's way too much around her face. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up here from her bang area. I'm gonna start here, come through. You can take those off a little bit. I do want that length through this area. And then I'm gonna come right here, take this off. And a little bit more this way. Okay. Plus, and depending on how fast, you know, like you like to get your hair cut, which now you don't know because it's shorter and it's different shorter. You know, it depends. Sometimes people like to go shorter at their cut. So as it starts growing out, they can tuck it instead of starting out with tucking it. Then by the time they get back, it feels a little bit too long. So I am going to leave this for now. I feel like for sure we're gonna go shorter, but I don't want to scalp it until we're ready. So we're going to leave that. Okay, same thing here. We're gonna come back from this layer. We're gonna do that angle like we did over on the other side. Does your head feel lighter?
Yeah, yes it does.
Good. Okay, so of course we need to take some of this off above it.
And every piece of hair that was shedding, you're cutting off.
Yes, that was so funny when she said that too. She's like, oh, I just feel like I'm shedding. And I'm like, oh yeah, this and this you shouldn't notice because it'll be shorter hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you do start shedding, you're not gonna feel like, oh my goodness, there's hair everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so much easier to deal with. So yeah, it'll be so fun. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm kind of putting this behind, just double checking here. Okay, over the ears, down here. Okay, so like the other side, like I had done, just gonna trim those bangs a tiny bit through there, just piece those out because we want it more piecey. And same here on the sides. Because you just don't want a big blob of hair on the sides. Excuse me. So, see, I feel like we need to take a little bit more off here. And then after we dry, I'll probably take them a little shorter, but we'll see. Okay, let's double check. So I always go to the sides, pull those out. See what we have. It's about right. I'm gonna take a tiny bit here. Yay. Sorry, I'm getting a little excited here. It's just fun, like changing the whole thing. And then you probably, you're used to having your curl. So to have something like short and spiky and kind of fun that way is such a good change, right?
Yes.
So fun. Yes. Which, like I said, when I was cutting it a little bit ago, like if you was to scrunch this and just like let it go, that's cute too, like really cute. So it can be really easy. All right, yay, now we're gonna texturize. Okay, I'm gonna come back through here. Gonna texturize in there. It's crazy how just an edgy pixie can make someone just show their features. Oh, I just can't wait to be done and show you. Love it, love it. I feel like we're going to go shorter there, but.
Yeah, whatever you think.
You're so sweet. You're like, yep, I'm easy, whatever. So you can kind of see I'm going, I did that on an angle, but I'm taking a little bit of length off through there. I just feel like it's going to be too long and a little bit thin right there to keep it that long. So I did just go a little bit shorter there. Okay. Go a little bit shorter here. It's like we said, we want it to kind of tuck, but we don't want a ton to tuck. And that haircut is kind of deceiving too, a little bit, just because she has thick hair through the one area. So it looks like, oh yeah, that's all tucked, but it's really not that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want these big old long sides for you to have to worry about.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I need to tuck these, because you really don't want a lot to deal with.
No.
Okay. All right. Up through this top. Do a little bit through there.
Well, I haven't even seen that, and I feel 10 years younger.
Well, good. I know. Wait till you see it. You're gonna feel 15, 20 years younger. No, serious. That's awesome. Good. I'm glad that you're feeling it already. It's crazy what hair will do. Like seriously. Okay, you guys. I'm just gonna kind of clean this up a little bit more. The sides here. That's the thing about curl too, is just because it can be the same length, it can dry different, obviously, because of the curl. So sometimes after you cut and dry, or you let it dry on its own, you come back through and you cut it, you can cut it even a little bit shorter in some spots just because of the curl and how it lays. So just remember that. Curl can change. Okay, so here's the mousse. Did you love your name growing up spelled like that? It's so cute. I still haven't got over it. I'm like, that's so cute. Because I just know Cindy is like C-I-N-D-Y.
Yeah, no one ever got it right.
I'm sure, I'm sure. Well, yeah, when you was telling me, I'm like, oh, sorry, I asked a zillion times, but what was that again?
You're good.
Great. Okay, so I did the mousse to add volume. I did the volume and lift spray. And then we are going to dry the back down. So do you round brush your hair or do you let it air dry?
I do either or.
Either or, okay. So yeah, you can do either or with this. I'm going to round brush a tiny bit, just to give you a little bit of volume. But you don't have to do that. You can, you know, just let it air dry even, or, you know, round brush, or this. You've seen the epic brush.
Yes.
You probably wanted this. I'm actually going to do this for a minute. She's seen people get the The little massage on the head. So I'm like, might as well give her a little massage for the head. Doesn't that feel good?
It does.
Okay. Okay, well, I did the massage instead of the round brush. But you can even take, you know, your other brushes like this and kind of go like this and to give it more volume also. I mean, seriously, look how cute that back is. And we haven't even styled it yet. But it's really cute. And like I said, your cowlick back here,
Yeah.
it's going great.
Oh, awesome.
It's going great. I'm serious. So I'm like, okay, that's perfect. Okay, so you're learning from the video after, but what I'm gonna do is come in here, just take a flat iron, and you can just hold it straight up. And even if you don't want the straight up spike look, which I know in the picture you showed me, it was more just spiky, then you don't have to do this round brush part, or the flat iron part. You know, you can just dry it and then kind of spike it where it's at. But I'm just showing you how to do it with a flat iron. And you can see that I'm just coming in here and just pulling up on it.
Okay.
Okay, then your sides, obviously I'm gonna just come down. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. Getting there, getting there. Okay, I'm just gonna come to the front because I need to look at this to see.
If you need to go shorter.
Yep. Yes, yes. And I knew this side would really in my head, but like I said, I didn't want to take too much. Just taking that little corner off, you guys. Just seems too thick in that front. So I'm just piecing this out so it's not bulky. And you can see how I've just kind of chopped into that. That way it gives it movement in there and it doesn't look like super thick. Okay, now, sorry if you work this way.
Grandma, you look like Grandma Grape.
Does she? That's so fun.
The way that my great grandma used to look when she had her hair shorter. That's what my grandma reminds me of right now.
Oh my gosh, isn't that crazy? It's crazy how that works too, huh? Oh my heck, speaking of people looking like each other, I was walking through my daughter's volleyball game the other day and I thought I heard somebody yelling something. I'm like, what the heck? And so finally my daughter was like, Mom, they're talking to you. Well, they was yelling, Rochelle, Rochelle. And I'm like, I didn't notice because I'm RaDona. Well, I look just like my sister and they thought it was my sister. So they was talking to me and I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm RaDona. And they're like, oh my heck, you are. You look just like your sister. I'm like, oh yeah. So yeah, I know when you see like, yeah, it's fun, fun, fun. Okay, so I took a little chunk of the styling paste and I rub it good in my hands here. This is what finishes off a pixie. Unless you want a soft looking pixie, which is awesome. You know, people love that too. But for the look, this styling paste is what makes a pixie. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is take my comb and we are going to back comb a little bit just to give some volume. And then of course, Cindy, you probably know what I'm gonna do next. I spray around it, right? Because I love to spray all the back combing. Oh, it's cute. She's so darling. They was camping. She's like, oh no, I had everybody come in and check out your videos. I'm like, I love you. She's like, yeah, we was elk hunting. And anyway, that's so cute. So special. Okay, so I spray that and then I just kind of grab it and just put it back into place. And this is what's fun, is because it's not like old granny hair. These are fun pixie edgy pixies. Like, it's just, they're fun. It makes y'all styling.
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm gonna kind of look at her and then we'll see if I'm ready to turn her around. Sorry, you got a hair on you there. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, look at me this way. Okay, I'm loving it. All right, so I'm gonna show you, and then you can let me know too if there's anything you want changed now that you're sprayed into place. No, I'm just kidding. We'll get that hair off you. Okay, go ahead and look.
Oh, wow. Cool.
I know, right? Isn't that so different?
Oh, yeah.
Does it feel good? I know it's kind of hard with that lighting, huh? I gotta go shut that. Do you love?
Wow, that changed the color of my hair too, huh?
Yes, yes, and that's why I said, you know, when you was like, what about the color? What do you think? I'm like, I would leave it.
Yeah.
Just because it's so, and if you want to tuck a little bit,
Yes.
see, you can tuck that, leave this out.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'll turn this way so they can see. Can tuck that back if she wants, leave it just a little bit out here. Or she can leave it out, either or, but isn't that
yeah.
great? It looks so good. I'm excited for the before and after pictures. I'm so excited. How does it feel? I mean, are you,
It feels really good.
is there anything?
Did the back, is that dark?
Yes, I get it. In fact, I will show you. I'll get the mirror and have you look in just a second. Okay, is that okay? Is there anything?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That
It's
was
just
cool.
Okay, so thank you, Cindy, so much.
Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna turn her around one more time. She looks so stinking cute. Fun, edgy, bam. She looks awesome. Anyway, you guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you, Cindy, for so much of your support and showing all your friends and everyone. I appreciate it. So thanks out there and have a great, phenomenal day. See ya.